Well, on the phone right now is a guy that has a very interesting story. Comes to Nashville, right? And then finds out there's some things going on at home. So he goes home, he loses his house in a fire, and the people in the city of Paradise, California look at him and go, hey, dude, what are you doing here? You're super talented. Get your butt back to Nashville. He does that. He goes back to Nashville. Puts out an album. Nate Smith is the title of the album. You got Whiskey on You on there.
What?
You got Bad Memory on there.
What?
You got Wreckage.
What?
You got World on Fire. What? He's on tour with Thomas Rhett, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Nate Smith.
Hey.
How are you, Nate Smith?
Man, so that's how you tell the story in under 30 seconds. That's pretty damn good.
I'm just telling you, that's what we do. We bring the heat for anybody who's on this show, and then we just let them eat. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that we were doing this morning. I was like, man, I'm having a flashback because we had so much fun last time. It was a blast. It was a blast the whole time.
Absolutely, man. And let me go back to this album, okay? This is, in my book, if people in this room were in charge of the CMAs, ACMs, CMTs, ABCs, whatever, we would say this is the album of the year. Nate,
Absolutely.
This album is insane,
It's
dude.
so good.
We love it.
When it first came out, I came in here, and we get in at like 5 a.m. I came in here, and I said, Kevin, you need to listen to this song, this song, this song. And we just rocked out, and we're almost late to our own show because we were just listening to your album.
Let me just tell you, Nate, he put on Bad Memory. We cranked it as loud as the speakers would allow. And I'm like, wow, this is, blown away, man. So good.
Oh man, that means so much to me, man. I really love that album so much and worked so hard on it. And just to know you guys liked it was awesome.
Yeah, having said that, we do have some thoughts. No, I'm just kidding.
Here we go. Let's have the thoughts. Go ahead. Yeah, I knew this was coming.
No, man. But listen, we're not the only ones. I mean, people have been talking about this album. So what's the response been like on this Thomas Rhett tour?
It's been incredible, man. They've sung the songs, and that's more than you could ever hope for. I mean, they know him, and it's been amazing, and just learning so much. Like figuring out, first of all, how to put an entire show into 5 songs has been a challenge. But we figured it out, and figured out how to have a moment during the show and all this cool stuff, and make sure that we keep the energy high and everything. And I'm just watching everything that Thomas Rhett and Cole's doing. I'm definitely like ripping Cole off on stuff, like little things he does. I'm like, I'm going to say that. Cool. Thank you, Cole.
Yeah.
Right
I go on first, so let me just steal that joke.
How would you know? Like, one thing he did that's really smart is, like, I don't ever ask, like, hey, guys, can we do that thing where we put our cell phones up and we put our lights up and we just have a moment together? I don't ever ask for that. I don't ever do it. But what Cole does is that a few people will start putting it up, and he'll look in the corner and he'll go, I see those lights. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing that. I see those lights.
I see those lights. Yeah. That's awesome. So what has been like the coolest thing since you've kind of jumped into all this? I mean, was it hearing your song on the radio the first time, or was it when the audience was singing back to you the first time, or was when somebody famous came up to you and said, oh my God, I love your song? Like, what's been the coolest thing ever?
I mean, all of that, all the above has been amazing. Hearing it on the radio, all this stuff's been crazy. I think one of them was I met Keith Urban a while ago, and
totally
he was like, congrats on your Whiskey on You song, man. That song's fire. I love it. And I was like, he's like, congrats on your song. I was like, congrats on your whole life, Keith. Your whole life. Everything has been good for you, sir.
That's an honor coming from somebody like Keith Urban. Holy cow, for him to know your name.
I love his music so much, and like I've been a fan for so long, and it was just like, wait, what? It just kind of shook me, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
I mean, that's you're hearing from somebody who's been doing it for so long, and is not a one-hit wonder by any means. And to hear that, you just kind of go, wow, I'm crossing the radar of somebody that big. That's got to be a surreal moment.
Yeah, I've never heard a person say that he's not the greatest person they've ever met. Like nicest guy anybody's ever met, and he's just genuinely like somebody that if you're going to have a role model, it's Keith Urban. You know,
sure. Talking to Nate Smith, going to be at the Sound with Chris Young on November 10th in Clearwater.
Well, you've got a number one. You released an amazing album. You're on tour with Thomas Rhett. What's up next?
World on Fire is 26 right now. Let's go.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
So good. And by the way, thank you for making a long intro on it. That helps us out as DJs.
Yes,
Because we
it
get to build it up and build it up and build it up. And we're like, here you go, World on Fire, and let her rip, you know?
You're welcome. Because what's with all these songs starting with the, like, immediately singing? It's
Yeah,
like, no,
zero
no.
intro, we call
That
it.
was that was a thing.
It's a
that people
bummer
were-
for a radio DJ.
Not only that, but starting with a hook.
Yeah, like, don't give it away just yet, y'all. Come on now.
There you go, Nate Smith. There you just got in the mind of Nate Smith. Build it up, front load it, and then throw him a curveball. I like it.
Am I going to be seeing you guys at the show?
Absolutely.
Better be. I want to see you guys. I'm actually staying over. I'm going to go to Disneyland and do the whole thing. I got the magic wristbands. I got the whole setup.
Oh.
He's obviously from California because
'Cause
he said
it's Disney
Disneyland.
World, yeah.
We got Disney World here. Don't be offensive, Nate.
Did I say Disneyland?
You
Yeah.
did. It's okay.
Just edit that part out. Here we go. Disney World.
There you go. Well, listen, Nate, man, we appreciate you coming on. I can't say enough about your album. So excited for your success. I mean, literally, there's songs that get played, a lot, and you go, all right, cool, I've heard it enough.
Not
I haven't
yours.
found one for you yet. I'm telling you.
Man, that means so much.
Nate Smith, thank you so much, dude. Have a great day.
Bye, y'all.
All right, see you.